You can get tabs and backing tracks if you go to my website, www.erichaugenguitar.com. For additional resources, consider supporting me on Patreon. We put a host of membership rewards up there, things like access to exclusive monthly live streams, coupon codes to my tab store, as well as copies of Runes, my new EP, which this guitar solo is from. For more information about the sound tools I'm using in this video, go ahead and check the description box in your YouTube player. Now, let's get to learning. Alright, so the main riff. There it is. By the way, I am tuned down a half step for more sludginess. So that first part, it's 0 on the low E. It's a pentatonic minor riff. 7, 5, 7. Two of those, and then it has like a respondent. So that's going to be 5 on the A string. 7, 6, very Tony Iommi. And then I was like, 4 on the A. 3, 2, 0. So it's I guess that's a Durian flat 5 scale. So it's going to do that twice. Notice, I'm going to just get this out of the way. Man, that looks stupid. I'll get it over here. I keep my bar in place by, I don't know if you can see it, shoving little pieces of paper in the, I guess they call it the cigar tube. Yeah. Old guitars. So it's going to do that twice. The second time through, when I get to that C sharp there, I let it hang so that I can get to my opening for the solo. And that's almost directly out of Paranoid. Because he has a solo that starts. So that was where I was thinking, was this pentatonic minor that's in the middle position here, not down low, not up high. This is E, pentatonic minor. I'm going to turn my volume down a little. 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9, 8, 10, 7, 10. And notice the magic of the octave fuzz. That's the magic of an octave fuzz. The notes bloom as you hold them. So the first lick, it's actually like I'm on the 11 of the G, bending it only a half step to ultimately get that third of the chord tone. Because on an E, that's going to be, listen to how messed up that sounds. Ooh, that note slipped. Yeah, tuning a Mustang down a half step is kind of not the smartest thing to do, but whatever. Now, some people ask me about a bend with vibrato, so let's talk about for a split second. Notice the death grip. I think you can see it. I have. I'm completely around. All three are lined up. So I can do that. And then it's going to get out of it. And so I'm just going to release it and go back to a 7-9 on that G. And then that's just going down a pentatonic minor. Turn my volume down. 7, 9, 7, 5, 7. That's the first leg. And I immediately hop to a... Let's look at that. That's 10 on the B. A really weepy thing to do, to go So I did a quick up and down. Again, let the pedal do the work for you. That's why I love fuzzes. I play less notes and just let them scream. So it's up and down and then up again. While he's up, that's kind of a country trick, really. And that is 7/10 on that high E. Does it again. I gotta play the whole leg. Oh yeah, it gets out of it with a little 10, 8, 9, 7, 9. That's the second leg. And then I thought it would be cool to go to the standard 12th fret blues box. So then I do a... That's just a giant bend on the 15 and a rake. Rake, sometimes we think of these as Stevie Ray Vaughan / Jimi Hendrix / John Frusciante things. Let's look at my right hand when I do that. So yeah, it's not hitting open strings. I'm not going. I got a muting going on with this index finger. That was a good one. And the same thing where I'm pushing it up, coming down, and letting it go back up again, just to let the octavio do its job. You can hear how it changes. It's just, yeah, it's a magical thing, these octave fuzzes. And all of them do it. If it's a good octave pedal, octave fuzz, it'll do that, where you just don't know when it's going to decide to do something cool. And I was like, oh, I don't know, let's jump all the way down to open position. And I just, yeah, so if I'm coming from here, just a classic blues bend off of that second fret of the G. Moving on down to D. And I don't know why, I just thought it would be cool to jump all the way from that low position back up to the... Don't know why, just thought it sounded cool. And it does, so I jump from... And then with my eye, I spy 15 on the high E. Just because I knew it would be screamy. Same thing, 15 going up, going down. Now this thing here, this is John Fogerty. That, I heard him do that. I think it's in the Suzy Q solo, or it might be I Put a Spell on You, but yeah, I actually really like John Fogerty's lead guitar playing. It is pretty out there. You don't notice so much because you're distracted by other aspects of that band. So the 15 goes up and down. That's the standard blues, but it's a leap to do that. I'm on 14 of the G string there. You know, that by itself, that's just a classic little... But to tie it with that is kind of a crazy thing to do. Yeah, a lot. And there's that trick again, though. Now this is the lick to get out of it back to the riff. So it did the... And then... You can do any number of things, and I think it's one of those licks I change every time I play it. I would say, let's do that, because we're trying to get back to that 7th fret there to tie back into the riff. So I'm just going to go the blues riff and then walk down a blues scale. That's a reliable old chestnut there, so let me turn the volume down so you can hear it. 14, 12, 14, 13, 12, 10, crossing the position. Now I let that hang, and then I might do love octaves. It's so crazy. So that is, this is an E minor 7 chord. That's just 7, 8. Listen to the ring modulation. Anyway. Now, of course, I could grab my bar and do that, and then I think I come back with a big... And I think as it's fading, I do it. There you have it. I think the main takeaway from this is to let the pedals do the work for you. This is true of fuzz pedals. I guess this is really true of any pedal. But in this specific instance, the idea was press the button, bend the string, see what happens. And yeah, I think fuzzes and octave fuzzes, what's so endearing and magical and rapturous about them is the way that note, as you push it up, it starts to snarl and screech and do all these other things. You're just holding it. I'm not doing anything. And yeah, it sure makes for a really cool solo. Thanks for watching. Have fun with that.